in today's video we are going to talk about the major winter system that is going to move through the most of the plains and Midwest for about the end of this week. But before we can get into this, I would ask you to subscribe if you do like weather related content, and make sure to share the video with any friends or family, or even share it with social media. But anyways, let's get right into this forecast. So right now we are looking at the GFS composite reflectivity. This is showing the snow, freezing rain, sleet, and mix. And currently the timing right now is about midday of Wednesday this week. We're moving to Thursday, and then you're gonna start to see more of these snow showers over here in Arizona, Wyoming, and New Mexico. This is where the winter system is kind of starting to organize. You start to see it start to mostly organize over here in the parts of Colorado and Wyoming, parts of New Mexico also. And then here you start to see the winter storm kind of look. From every winter storm, you're going to see this heavy snow in the back, and then mostly up here will be the heavy snow and light snow and everything. And then mostly down here will be either severe weather or normal thunderstorms, or even just rain. And moving forward to about midday of Thursday, you'll start to see these very heavy rainfall over here in Arkansas, and you see Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, even Minnesota and Wisconsin moving in, and very heavy snow over here in the Nebraska and the Dakotas, and also Wyoming. This is where you're seeing most of the heavy snow there. And move to Friday. This is still going on, the pretty heavy snow, and some even more heavier rain over here in parts of southern Illinois, and moving into Pennsylvania. Over here in Nebraska, you see a split, some heavy rain and some heavy snow right next to each other. And then we're going to go to Friday about midday. You're going to see some more lighter snow, some pretty heavy snow still in spots across the Minnesota and Dakotas and also Wisconsin, but not as heavy as earlier. It's kind of dissipating now, since it is moving into kind of moving into Canada. Well, as it's moving into Canada, it is dissipating, probably because there's not much moisture anymore. It's still that light snow over here in Wisconsin and Minnesota, and you're gonna see some pretty heavy rain down here. Most likely some flooding concerns from this. In a minute, we're going to see how much snow you could expect, or even rain, from this major winter storm. And then you're going to see that lake effect snow go into effect over here in parts of Wisconsin, and even some freezing rain I'm seeing right there, or either that sleet. And then that's that lake effect snow is moving in for parts of New York, maybe even parts of Maine and Vermont there. So that was the GFS model. We're going to look at the total snowfall that is coming from this. Alright, so here's our GFS total snowfall. And so far we are looking at 18 inches of snow right at the edge of South Dakota. Also in these greens you're seeing, I'm not sure if you can see that, but that is about 14 to 18 inches of snow. So this is a lot of snow for, especially if you're going to work, or any place if you're traveling. This is some pretty serious snow. And more in these more wider and pinks, you're seeing 10 to 12 inches of snow That's still a lot of snow to be on the roads. And this could be possibly if the temperature is a little bit above average of freezing, then the snow could melt on the roads, and then it could turn into ice. So this is possibly some pretty dangerous. This is probably a pretty dangerous winter storm that we're watching. More in these pinker colors or dark blues, and these dark blues you're seeing about 1 or 2 inches. More in these pinker colors, you're seeing 5 to maybe 8 inches of snow. So if you're in any of these areas, I would keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on the roads if you're planning on going anywhere or traveling. This is some pretty serious snow, and there is actually severe weather risk we're going to look at today. Right now. Alright, so right now we're looking at the Storm Prediction Center for today, the severe weather risk. We currently have a slight risk of severe weather for parts of the southern part of, western part of Texas. In these yellow colors, you're going to see most of the severe weather in these yellow colors, or even these dark green colors. Since these are really close together, they're pretty much the same. We're going to look at the tornado risk right here. Do that. Alright, so right now we're looking at the tornado outlook. There's a 2% chance of tornadoes in a 50-mile radius. So, about a 50-mile radius around this kind of shading here. And this green colors, this is where you're going to see if there is going to be a tornado. It'll most likely be in these green colors. And make sure to have your warnings out just in case if there's a severe thunderstorm warning or even a tornado warning. There hasn't been any tornado warnings, I think. Not pretty sure yet. I haven't been tracking the severe weather. But now we're going to look at the hail outlook right here. And they have issued a pretty big risk for hail. There's a hatched area, which is a significant risk. So some pretty big hail with these storms. 15% chance of severe hail. And that hatched area means the significant hail will be in that area. Now we're going to look at the wind outlook. And there's a 15% chance of severe wind in that little yellow area. In that green area, that is a 5% chance of severe wind. But also you can see severe wind out of this area. So definitely have a way to have your warnings out tonight. There's possible severe weather that will be hitting. And we're going to look at the day 3 outlook, as there is this slight risk for severe weather already. So this could possibly be upgraded to enhanced risk. I'm not pretty sure yet. They have issued a slight risk before, and not even on day 1 they updated to not even nothing. So definitely gonna keep an eye on this. This is 2 days from now, so I'm just definitely gonna keep an eye on this. I might do a live stream if this gets serious, but we can also look at day 3 probabilistic. This is for Wednesday, by the way. The probabilistic outlook is pretty much the same. A 15% chance of all hazards currently. But tomorrow we will get an update for the tornado outlook and for this. But if you did like this video, I would ask you to subscribe if you do like weather-related content. And make sure to share this video with any friends or family or even social media. But anyways, stay safe.